Okay, guys, welcome back to one of the last few episodes of the basics of 3ds Max, and this time we'll be working on edge loops and swift loops. So in the previous episodes, we were using that purple box to create a chair essentially. But if you realize, we started off by 5 by 5 by 5, 25 faces per 25 faces per face of the cube. But essentially, if you put that into a game, that's not very efficient. So what we can do, if you see on the top corner, you on the top toolbar, you'll see it's currently generally selected on modeling. There's freeform selection, object paint, and populate. It's currently selected on modeling. So what we can do is, you see this drop down, this little white box. If you press on it, it should automatically open like this. So what I've currently already done is I've selected a box and I've added no other geometries, just one by one by one, and I've changed it to an editable poly, as you can see. So the first thing we can do is so once again we'll be making a chair. What you can do is, if we go to edge and you select the top row like this as a straight line. If you scroll down, you should see a button called Connect. Now, if you press the setting button for that, you see it creates a line through the middle. Now, these are known as edge loops. So with the segments, these are called, you can just scroll up, just hold the up and down key. And let's just say we want to make 4. And once again, on this side, what we can do is, so you deselect the current up and you hold them from the side this time. Let's go to the side angle and then push it down with the mouse, and then if we press the connect button, it should have saved our data. There you go. So now we have 1 2 3 4 5. So this is currently 25, and you're asking yourself, this isn't effective, which correct, you're right. So what do we do in a situation like this now? Because if we start making the chair, it's gonna have a situation where we ended up with the purple chair where it had too much polygons. So if we just wanted to make individual loops, the way we could do this, let's press Ctrl Z and start again. So remember how I told you to first open up the modeling toolbar on the top? If you go to Swift Loop, so it's this one here, and then if you see, can you see the lines going through the box? So now we can select the edge loop, the Swift loop anywhere, and that's where it'll go. So let's say we wanted to create a chair, right? So we'll have one going here, we'll put one here, and we'll from the side we'll put one here, and we can end up, if it wants to do it, and one there. So now and then you press right click to go back, and now instead of 25 we only have 1 2 3 by 3. So what we can now do, let's go back to a polygon face, and then the top edge, let's select, first press Q to get rid of that, and then we press Control, click, click, and then let's go back to extrude, extrude that by X number, so yeah, 75 is a good number. And the way we did the Swift loops, we can now go back to face and select the 4 corners, press extrude, and there you go, a very simple chair. And then let's go back into edge, and what we can do is, let's just select all of these edges, because as I stated before, you don't want a very sharp looking object, because most objects in the real life don't have many sharp corners apart from like your knives and stuff. So what we can do is, if we select these, get rid of these ones, get rid of them ones, and then if we go to chamfer and chamfer just by a little bit, now this chair looks much better than how it used to look. and that's generally the principles. Now, say you don't like this top corner, what we can do with simple, you don't even need modifiers. If you just hold on to the top part and then highlight that, and then remove the bottom edge, I believe, so like that. And then if we press R and hold it, go down from through the x-axis, we've created a triangular level chair, and they all maintain like straight perimeters. And that is how you create edge loops. And what we've also done, we've used all the principles so far through the camera techniques, the movements, the shortcuts of QWER. We've used chamfering, we've used extrusion, and if we really necessary, if we wanted to go even deeper, we could even go into the verts, put them verts together, press Q, and maybe even weld them just to save polygons. This is the role as a game designer, to be efficient in what you do, and that is how you create a simple chair. So follow these tutorials and you should be able to make most things, because these anything in 3ds Max starts with these principles. So good luck.